Raiders, Dragontainment Nate, and Pokemaniac Rick. You're listening to Pokemania on StudiVoxFM.com.
Oh, hey everyone, it's that time. It is the Pokemania Show. And unfortunately, Rick Overton isn't here right now. He should be here shortly. He's off battling Team Plasma again. But I'm joined by his brother, Matt Overton. Hey.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
Not too bad, you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Are you excited for the Pokemon Show?
Oh, this week is going to be so good.
Yes, it is indeed. We've got loads coming up for you guys. We've got our regular sections. We've got the news. We've got lots of news. And I'm pretty sure you guys know about some big news as well that we'll be talking about shortly. We've got Pokemon of the Week. We've got Pokemon Card of the Week. We've even got a poker quiz as normal. We've got a battle. It's a card battle again. Trading card game online. We've got some poker essentials for you guys, and we've even got story time with Rick coming up shortly. Should he be here once he's beat Teams Plasma?
If he beats them.
Yeah. Well, he's got his Hitmonchan with him, so
he should be alright.
Yeah, he should be fine.
In the bag.
So if you do want to get in touch with us, you can do in a number of ways. You can text in on 60777. Start your text with the word StudyVox. That will cost you standard network rate. You can Skype if you search for StudyVox FM. Add us while you're there. You can Skype us, so from wherever you are in the world. You can email us at radio@studyvox.com. Or you can tweet at Pokemania FM, or even head over to our Facebook, which is facebook.com/Pokemania FM. Hit like while you're there. All of our competitions will be running on Twitter and Facebook throughout the show. They'll be on Facebook shortly. I think we should do some competitions now.
You think?
Yeah, I think we should get them going.
Let's get some going then.
So our first contest is our caption contest, where we show you a snapshot from a Pokemon anime show, and we want you to come up with creative and comedic captions to this image, and whichever makes us laugh the most will win a booster pack containing 10 official trading card game cards.
Wow.
I know.
I wish I had that.
I know. So here is the image for you guys. This is this week's caption contest. Coming up on your webcam now. There we go. Don't know what's going on there. What Snorlax and Pikachu are wearing on their head.
Oh, it's crazy.
They seem to be in a hurry though. Oh. So that is your caption this week. Send in any creative and comedic captions that you can think of. Our next competition, which is a regular one as well, is Who's That Pokemon? In which we show you a blacked out image of a Pokemon, and you can guess what it is. Any of the ways we've previously said, through Twitter, Facebook, anything. And you'll win 10 cards. Not 10 booster packs. That'd be a bit a lot. Yeah,
that'd be serious.
You win a booster pack containing 10 cards, and also whatever Pokemon it is, you will win that card of that Pokemon.
That's a sweet deal.
So if it was Beedrill,
of course,
you'd win a Beedrill card, as well as 10 more cards.
It's the only card I know that I carry.
Wow. It's a good card. I do love Beedrill.
It's one of my favourites, though.
Yes. So yeah, if you do manage to guess the Pokemon, you could be winning those prizes. Here it is on your webcam for you guys now. It's a tough one this week. We might have some Pokedex entries being read out a little bit later on when Rick arrives.
I think he will. He'll probably just recite them off by heart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Both of those images will be knocking around Twitter and Facebook
very soon.
Very soon.
Sure.
So, Matt Overton.
Nate Craddock.
This is your first time on the show.
I believe it is, yes.
How do you feel about Pokemon?
What do you mean? I love Pokemon. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? So are you a massive game fan or a card fan?
I prefer the game myself.
Okay.
Just because I can sit and play that on my own.
Yeah.
Whereas if I don't have anyone with me, I can't really play cards, can I?
It's true. This is true.
End up beating myself.
Fair enough. So what game have you been playing recently?
Recently, I've been playing Diamond.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got back into it because my brother finished with it and I had nothing to do, so I was like, yeah, I'll get this done. Like, serious. It's serious. But you already know that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Diamond, Platinum. I didn't get Diamond actually. I played Platinum.
Yeah. Platinum. Oh, well, they're pretty much the same anyway. But
yeah, good games though.
Yeah, they're serious.
Top games. Okay, I think we should move on to our first song.
Oh, yes, we should.
Yeah. So for those of you who haven't listened before, we try and take a song and make it somewhat Pokemon related. Sometimes they're very weak. This week they're not too bad. But if you've got any suggestions on song titles that you can relate to Pokemon in any way, please let us know via the ways we've said. So this first song, it's I Knew You Were Trubbish by Taylor Swift.
Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sights. You got me alone. You found me. You found me. You found me. I guess you didn't care, and I guess I liked that. And when I fell hard, you took a step back. Without me, without me, without me. And he's long gone when he's next to me, and I realize the blame is on me. 'Cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble. No apologies, he'll never see you cry. Pretends he doesn't know that he's the reason why you're drowning, you're drowning, you're drowning. Now I heard you moved on from whispers on the street. A new notch in your belt is all I'll ever be. And now I see, now I see, now I see. He was long gone when he met me, and I realized the joke is on me. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble. And the saddest fear comes creeping in, that you never loved me or her or anyone or anything. Yeah. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
That was I Knew You Were Trubbish by Taylor Swift. Oh, hey, Rick.
Oh, hey, how you doing, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you realise I was trouble when I walked in?
I did.
See what I did
I
there?
did. I did. Good work. How was your battle with Team Plasma?
So-
we said you had your
I know,
Hitmonchan
I've
with
been
you,
listening.
so
Been listening along, you know, because Team Plasma, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to me, so I was just like, yeah, just chilling out with some Pokemania FM.
Wicked.
Team Plasma, you should listen. You might
Good
learn
work.
something.
good work. So, yeah, that was actually I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift, but you guys knew that. We've had a few tweets in already. Luke and No Gengar has said, I never knew Rick was a transforming Ditto, because apparently a minute ago you were...
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, because it's my little brother. He was
Yeah.
my little brother. It was my little brother, everybody. He kind of looks a bit like me.
Yeah.
So you should have just said nothing and see if anybody noticed.
I could have done that.
See if we got any people being like, "What's going on with Rick?
Yeah, it looks a bit different.
It's a bit beardy." But yeah,
So, how you been this week?
I've been really good. Got a lot on, but I'll be telling you that later in
Yes.
the numerous sections that we have. Very excited. You know why.
Oh, I know why. I think
know
a lot
why.
of our listeners know why as well.
But that, again,
It's coming up
For-
very shortly.
for later on in the show. Yeah, good. Have you announced our new companion?
I haven't. No. Do you want to give him an introduction?
I will. I caught a Starly.
Yes. Starly.
I said Emma
is knocking
McGann.
around.
Emma McGann caught a Starly. We've got new.
James, could you pass me Starly?
We've got new Pokemon
Plush.
plushie toys or whatever they're called. But Starly is interesting because Starly talks. You don't seem to be able to make Starly talk.
Here we go. There you go.
So there you go. Look at that. I know Starly's a bit of a weird one, but
It's fine.
when you're paying £7, why not?
Is that what it costs to catch a Starly these days?
It's
Ah.
from Toys R Us. It does.
That's how much Pokeballs cost for it.
Yeah, that's how many Pokeballs we spent on that Starly.
Good work.
Good
So,
stuff.
what have you been up to Pokemon-wise this week?
Oh, the usual, playing the game. Playing some cards. I was having a go over some of the old N64
Oh, yeah?
games like Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon Snap. And then I thought I'd have a little look into all the spin-off games from all other platforms, not just, the Pokemon video game and then the Pokemon card game. I was looking at some Pokemon Conquest, which have you seen Pokemon Conquest?
I haven't.
Very odd.
Am I right in saying that you play as a Pokemon in these
You
games?
see, I was planning on doing a little thing about it next week,
Okay.
so I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
But so I was playing that, and it is quite odd for a Pokemon game, but I enjoy it.
Fair enough.
Have
Have you tried typing with Pokemon yet?
I haven't. I actually, when I was meeting my new friend Starly, I saw that on sale
Oh, yeah?
at the Pokemart. The Pokemart, commonly referred to as Toys R Us. I saw it on sale for 50 quid.
Really?
£50. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but that's a lot of pounds.
That's a lot of pounds.
It's like, I don't know, too much money. Too much money for something that I can already do, but with Pokemon.
I don't know.
Yeah, I take
Everything's
that back.
better with Pokemon.
I take that back. Maybe I'll learn some more things.
Good work.
And people say Pokemon's, not educational. It's
Oh, well, we had that time
Detrimental to
article,
kids.
didn't we? Oh, yeah. If you did miss last week's show, we read out an article that was in the Time magazine.
The thing
they were
was,
saying
though-
how bad Pokemon was for kids.
how small was that article?
Exactly.
It's like
It's like they couldn't be bothered to actually research what they were just talking about. So
outrageous. I would have at least expected. I'm not saying front cover, but at least double page spread
yeah,
on Pokemon in
Absolutely.
Time magazine. Sort yourself out, Time magazine. That's what I'm saying. Do a Pokemon spread.
cool.
I'm sure they probably have at some point.
Yeah, I'm
but,
sure they have.
what are you going to do?
Oh well.
Sorry, I've completely ignored all the previous planning that you've done and just
That's fine.
rapid it on
Don't
for
worry,
it.
don't worry.
I don't know
That's-
whether I'm supposed to actually say anything.
No, that's fine.
Cool.
I've just been playing the yes, Luke and no Gengar. I've been playing the trading card game online. I can't help it. I love it so much.
I love that people are slamming you down.
I know.
for this.
Well, Luke and no Gengar said, "Let me guess, Nate. You've been playing the TCGO." Yes.
Because normally it's me that gets mocked
know.
for my ridiculous theories on Diglett and Machamp. And
Oh right, yeah.
these-
Diglett that goes through the world.
does go through the world. I've got video evidence.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking
and I'll
forward
be
to seeing
unleashing
that.
that upon you in weeks to come.
Good work. So I've not only been doing that. I've actually I went out and bought a load of new. I did a bad thing. I went and bought a box of 32 booster packs of Bounders and Crossed.
Me and you
Bounders
have very
crossed.
different meanings of the word bad.
Well, I know, but I was trying to cut down the amount I spend on Pokemon for some reason. I say this, but
You sound like it's a full-blown addiction.
it is. It's amazing though.
I
but,
can't wait to the day that you're sat in a room like this group session, and it's like, I'm Dave, and I'm an alcoholic. I'm Nate, and I love Pokemon cards.
Pokemaniac. That's what. But yeah, so I've just been. Oh, it was like Christmas opening all them booster packs.
Do you remember when we got?
Yeah, we did it with
each?
Dark Explorers, didn't we?
And then I threw them all up in the air like cash. But
Yeah.
they're quite heavy, and when they hit you on the head, it's less pleasant.
Yeah.
But then you get to open cards, so swings
It's all
and
good.
roundabouts. Swings and
So
roundabouts.
I've just been actually playing the real card game as well.
Yeah.
Which I haven't done for a while since the release of the online version. I haven't really actually sat down and played the proper game.
Well, I've decided we will go on Saturday to the Pokemon Card League.
Yes, there is a Pokemon Card League just around the corner from us. We haven't been yet, so we'll be going to check that out. Hopefully,
Well, I think we
bringing
say
you
it every
guys.
week, and we
Yeah,
have no excuse for not going.
we can hopefully bring some video footage from that as well. That'd be awesome.
We'll have to contact them.
Yeah, that'd be
But
cool.
I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
I'm sure it's Pokemon.
Yeah.
If you do want to get involved, actually, just while we're on the subject, if getting involved in the leagues and actually start doing tournaments, either with the Nintendo DS, 3DS games, sorry, not 3DS, normal DS games,
Although, soon to be.
or the card games, if you head over to the Pokemon website and there's a link there called Pokemon Play. What it is it gives you all the information on the leagues near you, tournaments that are going on, prizes that you can win by entering them. So yeah, check out Pokemon Play because it's everything you need to know if you want to start getting involved in the community.
You're most definitely correct. And what I will say is, obviously, playing the trading card game, you get... If you go to tournaments, you get a lot of face-to-face social action.
Yes.
So you get to meet more people that are into Pokemon. That's always fun. But when you play the video games, occasionally what they do, and which I found out recently because I really wanted it, but I didn't take part. If you take part in any of the Pokemon leagues on the Wi-Fi, occasionally they give you away free, slightly boosted Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the most recent one was a Sizor. And Sizor's cool.
So, yeah, thanks for taking that news article away for me. But yeah, yes, so if you have entered the thing, you can head over to the global link and get your Sizor
That's
now.
the news that we've got.
It's later on, yeah.
That's the news.
So yeah, you can get that Sizor now. It's what Pokemon have referred to as battle ready and tougher than normal. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be good.
Mm-hmm. Anything that's battle ready and tougher than normal. If you described anything,
They released I was gutted I couldn't get it because it's my favourite Pokemon. They released a Mewtwo for the game that's stats are like ridiculous.
Yeah.
With the release when Mewtwo EX came out with Next Destinies. But I missed it.
I'm not sure whether they allow you to use them in their actual league competitions there.
Well, that's a good point actually. I'm not sure either. If you know, please let us know because I'm not sure about that. I know that Zane will know. Zane is one of our listeners. Number one in the world.
Bad boy.
Yeah, so
Absolute hero.
good work.
Yeah. Sorry for taking that news article away.
That's all right. It's fine. We've got plenty of it this week.
We'll talk about. I'm loving the arrangement of the Pokemon that you've done. I like that Pikachu's now places behind that monitor like, hello, I'm Pikachu.
Yeah. Well, you did it last week, and I thought it looked good.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
We've had a few tweets in.
Yeah. So I should be on that. I should be.
Well, Lucan No Gengar has given us a YouTube link and says time to end the Diglett war. So I'm going to watch that during the next song that's coming up in a little while, and we'll see.
It's not. I don't say it's not really a war. It's more a healthy discussion.
Okay.
Enjoyable bit of banter between friends.
Yeah.
One friend has a microphone. The other friend has a Twitter. It's kind of how it goes.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's all equal. We're all good. We're all happy in the Pokemon world.
So, shall we move on to our next section?
If I haven't ruined it for you.
No, you haven't. This is your section, to be fair.
Is it?
And you'll know what it is about.
Will I?
It's obviously the big news this week.
The big news this week.
The big news this week.
The biggest of news is this week.
There was,
Nate's got a date with Lolpenny.
This Lolpenny thing has got to stop.
Nope.
Every week.
Okay, if you want me to stop with the Lolpenny
I do not have a
then
crush on
stop
Lolpenny.
flirting with the Lolpenny.
I don't know where this has come from. So yeah, as you all probably know, earlier on this week, Junichi Masuda made a huge announcement.
How many times have you been over that name?
Oh, quite a few. Yeah. Made a massive announcement. It was kind of what we expected, what we said last week we expected it would be.
What we hoped.
What we
not
hoped,
expected.
yeah. What we hoped it would be. And It was confirmed. The new 6th generation of Pokemon. I feel we should have a
High five. Let's high five. Me and you.
Okay, let's high five. There we go. We can do this as well.
I hope everybody can.
6th generation. Wow.
I hope everybody felt the warmth of that high five
Yeah.
over the radio.
The obviously the new 3D Pokemon adventure is called Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. If you're not sure, it will present the new generation of Pokemon and introduce players to an exciting new adventure in a breathtaking 3D world. It's the first 3DS game.
If you haven't seen this trailer yet,
You will do shortly.
I'm going to shut up then.
Yeah, we do have the trailer to play for you guys very shortly.
Very, very shortly. I'm excited.
So far, we've seen a few Pokemon from it, from the trailer. We've seen the three.
They'll see on the trailer.
That's fine. Okay.
Because I want to talk about that.
All right. Would you
But
like?
I don't want to give them any if they haven't seen it.
Okay. You don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll play the trailer now.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you guys can see the trailer for this new game and the new 6th generation of Pokemon.
You set that up because
It's pretty much ready to go.
Okay. Well, you're on it right now,
I
Nate.
am on it. So here it is, guys. Here's the trailer. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Pika, Pikachu! Pika, Pika! Pika, Pika! Pika, Pikachu!
Discover a breathtaking 3D world. Encounter new Pokemon. The more you battle together, the stronger your bond will become. Your new 3D Pokemon adventure is about to begin. Introducing Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Coming worldwide October 2013.
So there we have it. That is the trailer for the new 3DS game, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Did it blow your mind when you saw it?
Because a funny thing happened. I was what was it? It was
Tuesday.
yeah, it was. But where was I on Tuesday? I was for some reason I was in a car with James.
Yeah.
At the time, bonkers. I should have been on the internet, and you phoned me, and I was like, Nate's calling me. I was like, what can this be about? Oh yeah, and then Nate's just like, I'm watching this Japanese trailer. It is the new 6th gen. It was so funny.
I know. I was
just
so
like,
excited.
What? Oh, this is. Oh, they're showing Pokemon. There's gameplay. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
And then I got back, and I think about within an hour of it being released over in
They
Japan.
released the English version, yeah.
Trailer.
I hadn't seen it, and the whole episode of Pokemon Smash that was happening was that obviously it was all in Japanese, but I didn't care. I was just watching it. I was so excited for this announcement, and then when obviously I saw them showing new Pokemon, I was like, well, I don't understand what they're saying, but it has to be new 6th generation. So yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm happy, very happy.
See, one of the things that I was worried about, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one to bring up, but possibly, do we think that maybe they might have... What I thought was, I was worried that they might have maybe been running out of a bit of ideas, inspiration for the Pokemon and things like that. So I was wondering how cool they look. But I think those 2 legendary Pokemon look really cool.
Yes.
I can't remember their names.
Well, we're going to go through that now. So, so far from that trailer...
Oh, and the starting Pokemon look cool. There's one that I'm definitely taking.
So the ones that we've seen from the trailer so far are Chespin, which is on the webcam for you guys.
There he is.
There he is.
I'm going to call him Cheesepin. I really don't care.
Cheesepin?
Yep, Cheesepin.
Chespin?
It's definitely Chespin, but I'm calling him Cheesepin.
Well, I'm going to go with the
Unless-
Dutch version and call it Igamaro.
Unless it's like it's supposed to be like Cheepin.
Yeah. We've also got Fennekin, which is the fire starter.
The twisted fire starter.
Yeah. The fire starting Pokemon, Fennekin. Firefox, have we seen that in Vulpix already?
Let's not bring that up.
Well, there's a lot of things.
That was 5 generations ago, Nate.
Yeah.
That is so 1990.
Okay, fair enough. And we've also got the water starter, Froakie, which I know is your favourite.
Oh, look how cool that Pokemon looks.
If you can see on the web, you won't be able to, but Rick is smiling so much just at the sight of Froakie.
Froakie looks wicked.
Yeah, I think it's going to be my starter.
It just does look the coolest.
If you,
What do you guys reckon
Yeah.
of the free starter Pokemon? Which ones do you reckon you're going to be taking? Obviously, we don't know anything about stats or anything.
Not
like
yet.
that yet.
I'm thinking I might go with Chespin, you know.
Cheesepin.
Yeah, because I've not started with a grass type Pokemon before, ever.
I had Snivy.
Oh, okay.
And when I first started, I also took Treco
Oh, yeah.
because he looked cool.
He does. We've also had...
It's mostly, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not about what type I take, it's mostly about how cool that Pokemon looks.
standard.
Yeah.
Hence the reason you go for Charmander. Wicked. Also from the trailer, we saw 2 new legendaries. These are obviously in relation to the name of the game, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y.
I thought it was going to be like one of them's clearly male and one of them's going to be female.
Yeah.
You've got a chromosome situation going on there. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I reckon that's how it's going to be. One of them's obviously the X is male and the Y is going to be female.
Xerneas, spelt Xerneas.
Xerneas is a cool name.
Xerneas.
If you walked
Here he
into...
is. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing, obviously, the X, with his name beginning with X, is going to be on the X game.
Yeah. He's a rainbow antler Pokemon.
He looks... Right, you know how Regigigas is like the bad boy of the Regis?
Yeah.
He looks like the bad boy of like Virizion, Cobalion.
Yeah, but that's Keldeo. Although they're supposed to be the
yeah, I know,
four
but that's what
Musketeers,
it reminds me of. It reminds me of like a bad boy Virizion or something.
Rainbow antler man.
And the second legendary is Veltal. Now this has got a silent Y at the start. So obviously on the Y game, that's the only image we've seen through the trailer.
There's one of it underneath as well, but that looks cool. That does look cool. You don't know where that Pokemon ends and begins.
No. I'm excited though.
But Xerneas is a really cool name, isn't it? If you went like into a pub and was like, "Hello, my name is Xerneas," you'd be like, "Well, I'm definitely spending more time with you." You'd see like
definitely.
a right giggle.
It's also the first time that a Pokemon game is being released worldwide at the same time, because normally Japan get the games considerably earlier than the UK and US.
Like I can only assume that's due to the massive popularity of the last games.
It is. I mean, so this time that it's being released worldwide in October. Now the specific dates haven't been released yet in October, so they might vary worldwide like by a few days, but they're all going to be released worldwide in October, as announced by Junichi Masuda.
It all looks like they've got a good start.
Now in the trailer, just quickly before we move on, there's a line in it where the narrator says, "The more you battle with your Pokemon, the stronger your bond with the Pokemon, the better." It's like a line like that, so it suggests they might be bringing in a new way of a new system of
training.
How good your
EV
Pokemon
training.
are, depending on your bond with them, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. It's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
It means that's another Poke Essentials in the bag.
Yes,
Sorted.
cool.
I'll do an episode on that at some point. A couple of tweets in. Christopher Thompson says, "Get the vibe of the guy with the voice in the trailer."
Very movie-esque, isn't it?
I don't know. It was a bit. I felt they could have got. I don't know. It is Pokemon, isn't it? I would have preferred it to be like like Professor Oak's voice. That would have been
cool.
really cool.
That would have been cool. But
I'm sure they couldn't get him on. So
I wonder who the new professor's going to be. What
well, that's the thing. They've
type of wood or tree?
They might not do that because they've gone away from colours. Where is my Pokemon purple, Pokemon orange, Pokemon brown?
They've moved away from minerals and colours now. So
yeah, but platinum is a colour as well.
Oh yeah.
So is diamond and pearl.
Yeah.
But, ruby and sapphire are all colours.
Anyway, I think we should move on with the song. So the next song is "Stay" by Mighty Enna featuring Mickey Ekins.
All along it was a fever, a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. Ooh, the reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need this whole gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me out the way. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
There we go. "Stay" by Rihanna and featuring Mickey Echo, but I went with Mighty Enna and Ekins.
Mickey
Fine.
Ekins.
Yeah, why not?
Fair enough, one. No, yeah. Well done, well done.
Thanks. Should we go for our next section?
I think we should.
Poke Essentials.
Let's do it.
I don't know what section we're doing.
Poker trivia.
Poker trivia! Number 1. Magmar's Japanese name is Booba.
Yeah, it is. Number 2. The word Pokemon is derived from the Japanese words Poketo Monsuta, i.e. pocket monsters.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Number 1 again. Magmar's Japanese name is Booba.
You're just going to keep reading that one.
All right, 3. Following the terrorist attack on the USA of September the 11th, 2001, the episode A Scare in the Air had its title changed to Spirits in the Sky. The episode Tentacool and Tentacruel was pulled from the rotation due to its storyline, which featured a creature that destroyed skyscrapers. In total, there were 3 episodes that were pulled, which have since been put back on Cartoon Network, started showing reruns.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The name Pikachu is a combination of 2 Japanese
Onomatopoeic.
Thanks for that. Onomatopoeic words. Pika, the noise an electric spark makes, and chew, the noise a mouse makes, apparently. I haven't heard a mouse go, chew.
And to be honest with you, if I heard like somebody getting an electric spark, like there was an electric spark about it and it was going, Pika, I'd laugh.
Okay.
I thought it was about like Pika, the like nano, you know, the bit you put on before a word to describe it's like centimetre. There's things like...
Oh, like Pika?
Yeah, Pika.
Oh, okay.
I think it's an electronical term.
Oh.
I know this. I'm a smart
Fair
guy.
enough.
Honest. There, trivia number 5. 2 Pokemon, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, are named after 2 famous martial artists. Can you guess who?
Well, yeah, like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
No.
No?
It's Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
Oh, okay. I actually did know that one.
Well, it was obvious.
Well, yeah, okay. Trivia fact number 6. Pokemon is the longest running television series based on a video game and the longest running show ever on American network Kids Warner Brothers.
Boom!
Good work,
Congratulations, Pokemon. I'm not going to say... I know why. There you are. It's because it's awesome. Yeah. 7. In the unedited Japanese version of Pokemon, I Choose You, after Ash said to Misty, I'm okay, she slapped him. This was cut from the English dub due to network standards.
Did not know that.
Now you do.
Trivia fact number 8. In Ash Catches a Pokemon, Ash sees Pidgeotto. He is eating a worm, and this is the first non-Pokemon animal ever to be seen in the show.
Wow.
Because we had questions about this, didn't we? About what people eat.
What Pokemon eat?
Yeah.
What does Brock cook?
Chicken. Apparently.
Ash's last name, Ketchum, is a play on the word catch 'em. As in Pokemon got to catch 'em all. Where did...
Fairly obvious, that one.
Come on, man.
I know, it's poker facts. It's cool. Finally, upon being told that Pokemon was going to be shown worldwide, director Masamitsu Hidaka decided to phase Brock out of the Orange Island season, fearing American audiences would perceive him as a racist stereotype. However, when his character received strong positive reputation, he was brought back into the series. That's why he took a disappearing.
I knew that. I did
not know that.
I also know a weird bit of poker trivia here. No, I'm sorry if I've nicked it from a later episode, but Brock opens his eyes fully in 3 episodes.
Really? I have not seen any of them.
And I'm not going to lie to you, he looks creepy.
Really?
I mean, like, Brock looks creepy anyway. And, oddly enough, only one of them was when ogling a pretty lady.
Oh.
The other 2 were other legitimate reasons.
Fair enough.
So there you go, there's our Pokemon trivia.
So, this week I wanted to focus on trivia more about the episodes, because I feel we skip over the anime, and it's a big part of Pokemon.
Yeah, well, being a kid, like when I was a kid, I was massively into it.
Really?
I remember some listeners won't know what I'm talking about here. A lot of listeners won't know what I'm talking about here. But Pokemon was first shown in the UK on a program called SMTV Live, and that was hosted by Ant and Dec in Cardeely.
Okay.
You might have been a bit too young for this.
I think so.
You're only a year younger than me, Nate.
Nate, did you
It's not the other... and SMTV Live every week before the Pokemon episode, and it was like the biggest show on at the time.
Yeah.
Ant and Dec would do something called the Poker Rap, where they'd make a wrap up about Pokemon, and they'd wear Pikachu jumpers.
Oh, okay.
It was awesome.
I can't believe I don't remember this or missed this.
And if you're familiar with Ant and Dec, they've been on English TV loads.
Yeah.
Like Britain's Got Talent and things like that.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Yeah. Lots of people don't like them.
Why?
Now, I'm neither here nor there, but because they did the Pokemon Rap every week for a good 2 years of my life, we're like brothers. I love that.
Really?
And they didn't reel it in. They were dance moves and everything.
The
Google it, honestly, or YouTube it. It's wicked.
Okay, cool. It's a big part of Pokemon that I never really took on board was the anime.
TV show?
I've never watched it.
Funny.
Other than like a couple of episodes that are on TV now and again that I've managed to watch, I never actually sat down and watched like season by season. I know James Plester, you've seen a lot of
There's
the
loads. There's
anime,
like
haven't you?
16 now, aren't there? 16 seasons,
Wow.
16 movies.
Longest running ever.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's pushing on The Simpsons right now.
Yeah, good point. That's how big it is.
Well, I'm not saying it's as big as The Simpsons.
No, it's bigger. It's Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's wicked, which is good because we have good news about Pokemon anime series
Do we?
to announce for us
Okay.
on our sides. You're looking at me like you don't know. I don't want to announce it in case you've put it later in the script. And
I don't think I have.
And I get shouted at.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, we've been told that we have next week on next week's show we have a very important phone interview.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, you can announce this. guys.
Yeah, can we announce this? Can we share it with the
So
world?
on next week's show, we're going to be doing a phone interview with a voice artist, a voice actor, who, by the name of Veronica Taylor, who was the original voice of Ash
Wow.
in the English version of the.
I'm going to be
Pokemon show.
talking to Ash Ketchum.
And she's from New York, and she's going to Skype us.
She
Skype
also did the voice for Ash's mum and Diglett.
and Diglett. Ash is
For your Diglett questions.
three of the best characters ever.
So that's next week's show. We'll have
It's not, well, there's more that's going to happen on next week's show.
Yeah.
But that's
a huge part of it.
it's wicked, isn't it?
Having Ash's voice.
Yeah. So
Looking forward to that so much.
I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So please tune in next week for that. It's going to rock. Like we get to talk to Ash. And the weirdest thing is, Emma, one of the producers who sorted it out, put it on Facebook that she was talking to the person who does the voice for Ash, and everyone's just like, "What? This is
know.
awesome!"
I know. It is
went-
awesome news.
Everyone was like, "Well, this is brilliant." Even people who aren't into Pokemon now still remember the old Pokemon episodes because it was massive at the time,
It was huge.
like Pokemon cards was on the Pokemon games, and still is. In fact, I say it's getting bigger.
It is. Hence the worldwide release.
Yeah.
Obviously a demand for Pokemon worldwide now, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Glad the community is still going strong.
People are tweeting in hard, lots of tweets. Thank you, everybody. People have had a guess. And actually, because we were listening in a car, I have no idea what your Pokemon of the week is. Who's that Pokemon is. So I'll have to have it, but I can see that lots of people have guessed a certain Pokemon. So probably going to know what it is.
Wicked.
So that's wicked.
I need to just check, Nate, with you, that your caption contest has gone onto Facebook.
Yes, all the images, caption contest and who's that Pokemon are now all over Facebook and will be on Twitter shortly.
Yes.
You sure they're on Facebook, Nate?
I'm sure they're on Facebook. I'm looking at them right now.
I haven't got that one yet. Okay, 1 second.
It's fine.
We've had a caption entered in by my good friend Al.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, I'll read it out at the end.
Okay,
But
yeah.
Very well done, Al. Very funny. I told him because I've got no time left, do I? Anyway, Al started playing the Pokemon card game.
Wicked.
Yeah, and I told him he can win free booster packs if he. We will be fair.
Yep.
Only if he has a fair chance, and so he's just entering all the competitions. Good work, Al.
Good work.
Now it's time for our next section.
Should we move on to our next section?
I'd love to.
Here we go.
Pokemon of the Week.
Thanks.
Pokemon of the Week.
Weird James Barbershop Quartet.
Yeah,
thing
sorry about that.
happened.
Well,
Don't be
you're-
sorry. I enjoy it. It's a good jingle. So it's now time for my Pokemon of the Week.
I have some images for this, so I'm going to work the webcams while you
You're
talk
going
about
to work that webcam hard. I'm going to be working the mic hard about this Pokemon. So my Pokemon of the week, as Nate will show you soon, is a 5th generation Pokemon, because I thought I'd go over all some of the old ones with the release of the new Pokemon. That's really cool. I'll go over some of the old ones and some of my favourites from the recent generation that has just gone. Oh no, Tepig's fallen off my mic. The recent generation that's just gone by, and one of the types that I haven't done a lot, although really should, is Dragon. So I decided I was going to go with a Dragon Pokemon.
I do like Dragon.
Dragon is awesome. And if you remember from Pokemon Black and White, there are a few really cool ones. Obviously, you've got all the legendaries, but I don't want to go for the legendaries because obviously they're awesome. But then you've got, what's his name? Druddigon. He's quite good. But the one that I really enjoyed, and I quite like it as well, because his 2 pre-evolutions were terrible. But he was awesome. I am, of course, talking about Hydreigon. Yeah, it's definitely Hydreigon. That's his name. There he is. Nate, you found the most terrifying picture of that Pokemon. You went for it right there, didn't you? There he is. Hydreigon. Now, as you'd expect from a Dragon/Dark Pokemon, he's pretty beastly, and his stats. What I like about him as well is I normally go for a Pokemon that has 2 high stats or 1 really high stat. This guy has fairly average across the board, but then some high stats. So we're looking at a HP of 92. That's not bad. An attack of 105. That's not bad. Defense 90. That's not bad. Special defense 90. That's not bad. Speed 98. That's not bad. So far we're going good. And then special attack 125, which is, really good. So across the board, he's pretty solid right there. It's a cool Pokemon. Obviously, you can, if you EV train, you can get some top 300s on all of those stats. Obviously, you're probably best off going for special attack. And then all depends on what you want him to do. You want him to take a lot of damage, you go for your HP. You want him to just attack hard, you go for your attack. You want him to be quick, speed. You want him to just soak up all the damage, defense, special defense. It's all completely up to you. So it's really whatever you want to do with it. He does get a quite nice array of moves. You've got your Dragon Rage, that's special. Bite, physical. Dragon Pulse, special. Dragon Rush, physical. All these dragon moves. Outrage, which is a physical. Outrage is, the big hard hitting one. He can learn Draco Meteor from Move Tutor and things like that, yeah. Draco Meteor is massive, 140 attack, 90 accuracy. So some big bad boy hard-hitting dragon moves. As it goes with the Dark, he doesn't learn Crunch and Bite are the only real ones that he learns, unless you teach him, or, Egg Move and things like that, like Dark Pulse and things like that. But I think you're probably better off going with maybe get Dark Pulse on your side and then have some harsh dragon moves. You can also learn Hyper Voice, which is always a funny move. It's just screaming at Pokemon to hurt them.
Really?
But if that thing screams at you, you're in trouble.
See, you said about Dino and Zwelia not being good.
Well, actually, I can have a look at the stats right now, but from what I remember, because you need to get your Dino to level 50 before it evolves into Zweilius or Zweilius or whatever, and then from that to level 64 before you get Hydreigon. So that's huge.
That's massive.
That's well big. I think that might be one of the highest levels you need to get to get your final Pokemon. But just having a quick look at, from what I remember of leveling up, he was pretty useless. Yeah, HP 52, attack 65, defense 50, special attack 45, special defense 50, speed 38. Not brilliant, but then again, that is a basic Pokemon. But the final evolution, Hydreigon, is pretty awesome. And another reason why I picked him, he doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, actually. Fighting and Bug and Ice. Fighting, Bug and Ice. Stay away from that. Oh, and Dragon. So he does have quite a bit of weakness.
Okay.
But he does have quite a lot of 0.5. So fire, water, electricity, grass. Psychic is completely ineffective against him, obviously. Ghost and Dark, they're all 0.5. So that's really cool.
Awesome.
And another reason I picked him was a couple of his No, I was looking at his ability, but his ability is levitate, so which means ground type doesn't do any damage to him.
Oh, okay.
But there you go. That's my Pokemon.
We've just had a tweet actually from Christopher Thompson. Thanks for tuning in, saying Pokedex 3D pronounces Swellios as Zvilos. Zvilos.
Yeah, that sounds more right.
Yeah.
Zvilos. See, you learn
Zvilos.
stuff.
We do. Thanks very much for that, Christopher.
Cool. So, there we go. Hydreigon. My Pokemon.
What would you EV train it in if you had to choose?
Me, I'm bored of going special attack, speed, special attack, attack. I'll probably go with special attack, HP.
Okay.
Special attack, some HP. Although it's completely up to you.
Is it? I forgot the villain's name in Pokemon Black that has. It's this guy.
N.
No, this guy.
Getis.
Yeah, that's it. Gets it. What is it? Getis.
Getis or Ghetis.
Getis. Yeah.
Getis.
It's a wicked picture, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a really cool pic. Where are you finding these?
Pokemon fan art.
That's not a place.
No.
That's just what it is.
Search Pokemon fan art.
Oh, right. Okay.
For like whatever Pokemon, there's some awesome like Mewtwo ones. Me and your brother actually spent a lot of yesterday looking at shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
And the differences between them because their stats are higher, aren't they, in the game? If you catch,
yeah.
We come across an image. I don't know if this is real or fake. It was a shiny Charizard, so it was black, but its ability was I forgot what it's called, but basically only super effective moves hit on him, so he can only be hurt by super effective moves.
That seems a little bit overpowered.
I'm going to find the image and show you.
A touch overpowered. I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah.
It's harsh as well. But well, one of my favourite shiny Pokemon, the shiny sprites. If you head over to www.cerebi.net, Cerebi is spelled Serebii, and you go on the Pokedex, it shows you all the normal sprites and then the shiny sprites, and the sprites is just the little pictures of the Pokemon. My favourite is, of course, Diglett.
What colour is it?
It's not what colour he is, it's what colour his nose is. He's exactly the same, but with a blue nose, which is brilliant in my opinion.
Diglett with the blue nose?
Yeah, best thing ever. I'll tell you what, good work on Matt Overton, because he came in and he dropped some knowledge bombs on me earlier.
Oh, yeah?
About the new game, because he's been going through all the Pokemon forums and having a look at them. And apparently, in the what people are saying on Pokemon forums is because the Eiffel Tower is shown in the first couple of bits of the trailer. You know how some of the last games were based on Japan mainly, and then New York. People are thinking this next game, the landscape-wise, will be based around France.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Drop that, and a lot of people online are thinking, you know how you've got Pokemon Black and White 2.
Yeah.
You've got Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal. They're thinking it'll be X and Y, and because it's a chromosome thing, the one after that will be called Chrome. That's Matt Overton for you.
Chrome.
Have a clap.
Just one.
Just one clap.
Good work.
Good work, Matt Overton. This is all things that we're finding on forums like Cerebi.net. You can go on the Cerebi
Bulbapedia.
On your Bulbapedia forums.
And also keep checking out the Pokemon website, because all the latest news is always on there.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Or come and spout your opinions to us.
Okay.
I'd really appreciate that.
Cool.
No matter how crazy and Diglett going through the earth they are, which people have done, by the way.
So, just while we've got some time quickly, I want to just do a quick recap of our competitions that are going on right now.
Yeah, please.
We have our caption contest, where we want you to come up with a creative and comedic caption. Here it is on your webcam now. I don't know what they're wearing on their head.
We couldn't see this at the time because we were driving, and you were just like, "What are Pikachu and Snorlax wearing on their heads?" So I was like, "What caption have you done?"
And also, who's that Pokemon? Here we go. And if you are one of our lucky winners,
oh yeah. Well,
yeah,
I saw
you just figured it out.
I saw it written down, but yeah, I was like, because I saw the little bit at the bottom there, as the head, and I was like, "What is that?" But then I was, oh yeah, I got it.
Cool.
I got it. Stumped me for a second there, though.
Good.
That might just be
I wanted
because
to
I'm
go
an
with another
idiot.
one. So yeah, if you are one of our lucky winners, you'll win a booster pack containing 10 cards. If you do win our Who's That Pokemon competition, you will also win that card, whatever that Pokemon is, that card as well. You can get in touch with us in a number of ways.
You
can
just
text...
to let you know, don't give the text number up.
Okay, don't text us anything.
Because it
but
costs you
text.
money, so just don't do that.
Okay. Well, you can email us at radio@studyvox.com. You can Skype us at StudyVoxFM. You can tweet at PokemaniaFM. Or you can head over to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/PokemaniaFM. Hit like while you're there. Hit follow while you're on Twitter. That would be amazing. When we reach 1,000 followers, we're going to get Pokemon tattoos, aren't we?
Yes. I was going to say something silly then, but yes, we are. We are definitely. It's definitely happening. They're going right on my face. They're not going on my face. They'll probably go on my arm.
Matchamp and the Tux.
Matchamp in a tux on my face. Maybe I might just get like, here's an idea. 2 grey arms tattooed there. So I look like Machamp.
When Rick says there, for you guys who can't see, like on his ribs, where a second set of arms would
there,
be.
And then one with a thumbs up. And then, it's not mine, I haven't got it. So, like that. 2 arms and then thumbs up. Cool. That's what I'm going to get. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I'm thinking Mewtwo still. But
Still.
yeah, because he's my favourite Pokemon. But I don't know whether to go for a Pokemon that is also a really one of my favourites, but it's not very well known. Because I would like Deoxys, but no one will know what it is, and I'll just be like, "What is that weird thing on you?"
You're like, what's that weird tentacle alien? No, but then only die-hard Pokemon fans will be like, and they'll be like, yeah, you do.
That's cool.
And it'd be like one of those things where they're like,
but I'm definitely considering getting our Pokemania logo tattooed.
what if we change it? What if we change the name of the show?
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not.
So yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
wicked.
I'm thinking twice about the Machamp arms because I'd look incredibly stupid with my top off. Not that I don't anyway, but
Still to come on the show, we've got some more news for you guys coming up a little bit later. We've got my Pokemon card of the week. We've got the quiz very shortly. We've also got a battle video that's yeah, it's I'm not going to give too much away, but
you lose, don't
I'm
you?
not going to give anything away actually. Just wait and see.
Can you tell us? Is it a video?
Yeah, it's a video. It's a video, and it's on the trading card game online. Surprisingly,
Oh, that is a shock.
because I don't really play that very much.
No, I've not seen him play that at all.
Oh, talking of which, we had a couple of tweets. People have been having trouble finding us on Pokemon on the trading card game online. I have, I think Christopher Thompson has added me, so I have accepted that today. So we can battle very shortly. If you are having trouble, yours is one word. It's Cafe Town Berries.
CAFETOWNBERRIES.
And mine is Nate Craddock. If you are still having trouble, if you send us a direct message on Twitter, or if you don't mind tweeting it, tweet your tag on the online game, and we can add you.
Is it Cafe Town Paris or is it Smite's Hot? It's Cafe Town Paris. Okay.
So if you
I'm wrong.
if you send us in what your tags are, I'll make sure I add them as soon as the show's over, and we can.
Poker fact number 11, courtesy of Lucan No Gengar. More poker facts. Celebi comes from Celebi's name.
Oh right, wicked.
I knew that, but did you?
I did not know that.
Lucan No Gengar.
Thank you, Lucan No Gengar.
With the Pokemon facts out. That one came courtesy of Lucan No Gengar. You can add him on Twitter.
Cool. Wicked. So all that coming up very shortly. We've got our next section coming up soon. I'm really excited for this. How is it this week? Is it a tough one?
Yeah, see, I didn't want to get to the point where I actually wrote one where I genuinely feared that nobody would get one right.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because I was proper, going for it. But, this time I thought, nah, I think there's some ones in there that you'll definitely get. Let me, yeah, you should get some of them.
Okay.
Especially seeing as you've been on a anime Pokemon episode,
Oh, right, okay.
kind of.
So I should be able to get some of them
You should
right.
get some of these. Yeah, these.
Here we
guys.
go.
It's time to test your knowledge in the Pokemon quiz.
Yes, that's correct, everybody. Pokemon quiz. It's becoming a big part of my life, this Pokemon quiz. Constantly trying to figure out questions that will stump you, the listeners, and these intrepid Pokemon quizzers. Now joined by Matt Overton, who I'm guessing the extent of his Pokemon knowledge goes on where the next game's going to be based.
France.
See, he's serious. He knows what he's doing. So I'm joined in the studio by our usuals, Emma, Nate, James. Hello, everybody.
It's Dragon Tamer Nate.
Dragon Tamer Nate, cool trainer James. Give me a trainer name that I can call you.
I don't know yet. If anybody listening has any suggestions what I should be called, then go for
Agreed.
it. Tweet.
Pokemon
Tweet
related.
like crazy.
You can call me Fisherman Matt.
You're Bugcatcher Matt.
Bugcatcher Matt.
Bugcatcher Matt is definitely, or Youngster Matt.
Youngster.
Professor Matt. No.
What are you? You Pokemaniac?
I'm Pokemaniac Rich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so please do feel free to take part in the quiz. Let us know how well you do. Tweet in your answers if you'd like. It's always good when you do. I get impressed. I'm constantly impressed at
See
how
how
well
you match
everybody-
up against us.
I'm constantly impressed at how well everybody does. And again, if I've done something wrong, call me an idiot. That'd be great.
You're an idiot.
Thanks, Matt. Question number 1. Nate, this is right up your alley. How much HP did the original Shiny Charizard card have? HP, of course, being health points. That'd be in the top
first-
right-hand corner of your card. The original in the first
Yeah.
lot of the cards, you know, your shiny...
I'm actually not telling a lie. The first booster pack I ever bought, I got that card.
Well, aren't you
That's
just...
lit.
And then left it in my
absolute-
pocket, and my mum washed my trousers, and it got wrecked, and I
Well,
was good.
that makes me feel better about
But did you
that.
look at how much HP it had?
Yeah,
Then you'll be
I
fine.
did remember.
Did you happen to glance at how much HP it had?
Yeah.
Because that's what the question's about. Question number 1 again. How much HP did the original Shiny Charizard card have?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I have a shiny Charizard in my drawer.
Not anymore, you don't.
No, I do.
As of when we get home. Question number 2. What is the colour of Nosepass's nose?
Oh dear.
Everybody loves Nosepass.
I love Nosepass.
Nosepass, of course, the rock Pokemon. For Matt, who's shaking his head.
Does he have a big drip hanging out of it?
No,
No, that's the
That's
Chub-Chew.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
you're-
knew that they both had noses.
Most of the
Quite a few
Pokemon have
Pokemon have noses.
I'm starting. I'm a slow starter. But
Guys, people on Twitter, nailing this.
Good
That's
work.
why. But these ones are still quite
Is
easy.
this colour?
What are the Pokemon of? What is the colour of Nosepass? If it helps, Matt, Nosepass is a rock Pokemon,
Yeah, no, don't worry.
and
it
it
your
definitely,
favourite
it definitely has a nose.
colour?
Well, you can't ask me if it's my favourite colour. Question number 3: which is the only non-legendary Pokemon you can't get by breeding? So you can't get all the legendary Pokemons. You can't breed them and get an egg with them in, which is the only non-legendary Pokemon that you cannot get by breeding. Some blank faces here.
I haven't got a.
There's only one.
Yes, there is only one.
One non-legendary.
That's a legendary Pokemon, I think.
But you're
I'm talking to Twitter. I was going to say, just ignore me. I'm talking to Twitter. Question number 4. Come on, we should get this. Luca no Gengar. Boom. Although I shouldn't say that because people can see what people are tweeting us. Question number 4. How many siblings does Misty have? You know Misty, Cerulean City gym leader, has a certain amount of siblings, possibly linked romantically with Ash Ketchum.
You think?
In the Japanese versions of the anime she was. In the English ones, they cut that out because they thought it was inappropriate.
That's a shame. If anything, it should have been Brock and Misty.
Misty's about, 13.
Yeah, so Brock is Brock.
Oh, Brock. So, question number 4. How many siblings does Misty have? That's not including Misty.
Oh, right.
So, how many siblings does she have?
She's not going to be her own sibling, is she?
Unless she's a twin.
I must say,
No, because
also called Misty.
twins aren't the same
Also-
people.
Also called
Ow.
Misty.
Ow.
Question number 5. Which Pokemon do you get from the armor fossil? If this helps at all. I know I'm being everybody should get it on Twitter, but if it helps, it's from the Generation 4 games.
Oh.
Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
I don't know.
So it's not Pikachu.
I don't know if I know
It's
it.
definitely not Pikachu, and it's definitely not Beedrill.
No, I'm trying to think if that's the right one, if that's
Oh,
the
what?
evolved stage of it.
Clue. I'm doing absolutely rubbish this week.
Question number 5. Which Pokemon do you get from the armor fossil? Remember, that's Generation 4. Question number 6. Which type has the least amount of moves? See what I mean? Dedicated moves to that type. Which type? Now, I'll give you a hint.
Don't like
There's
this.
3
It's fun.
types that have the same amount. So if you name any one of them, I will give you a point.
What if you get all 3?
I'll give you 3 points.
So I'll get 3 guesses then.
Yeah, basically get 3 guesses.
If we get 2 right, we get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You have to get 2 right, though. And you can't just put every type down. You have to make your 3 guesses.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
What? Which type has the least amount of moves? Okay. 3 types. Which is the only Pokemon able to learn the move by leveling Octazooka?
What?
By leveling. The only Pokemon able, and not a lot of Pokemon can learn this move, but which is the only Pokemon able to learn the move Octazooka by leveling?
What does that move do?
If this helps, it's a water move. It's attack 65, accuracy 85,
it.
and it has 10 PP.
How you doing on
I
the...
know it.
I'm doing good, yeah. Yep. Octazooka. Question number, I've lost count, but I think it's 8. Yeah. You're on a certain boat, the SS Anne. What do you do to the captain of that boat that makes him so pleased that he gives you cut, the HM move? What do you do to that captain? Sensible answers, please, gentlemen.
What?
And
That's
ladies.
the only question that I know, like, completely.
I think I know what it is.
Do you not remember the SS Anne?
Don't tell him.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just.
You're going to run back through these, aren't you? in a
Yeah,
second?
yeah. Well, question number 9. How many slots does your bag have in the Generation 1 games?
As in items that you can hold.
Yes. Not
Bearing in
the
mind-
amount of items you can hold. How many
many
slots do you
Uh,
have?
Wasn't in Generation 1, was that like the only bag where you actually had a bag just full of everything instead of
Yes.
separate compartments?
Separate bags, yeah. That's
So
what
you
I'm saying.
drop in general knowledge, but not knowledge about the question. Like,
I
So,
do
yeah,
like
how many
knowledge.
slots did your bag have in Generation 1?
He's awesome.
SS Anne.
Question number 10, and not the final question. How much money can you sell a nugget for in the Pokemon world? What poker cash do you get?
Poker cash.
is it Poker Cash?
Isn't it Poker dollars?
It's poker dollars, I think. How much money can you sell a nugget for? And the final question is, what is the name of the final trainer in the Pokemon Stadium games? Once you've beat the entire Gym Leader Challenge, what is the name of the final trainer?
Oh, was it? No,
Don't ask.
it wasn't him. That was-
I've got a couple of minutes, so I will re-go through some of those questions. Let me tell you, Twitter smashing you guys up. Well, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Question number 1. How much HP did the original Shiny Charizard card have? Question number 2. What colour is Nosepass's nose? Question number 3. Which is the only non-legendary Pokemon you can't get by breeding? Question number 4. How many siblings does Misty have? Question number 5. Which Pokemon do you get from the armor fossil? Question number 6. Which type has the least amount of moves? There's 3 of them. Point for each. You can only put 3 answers down. I've forgotten where I was in questions.
7.
Question number 7. Which is the only Pokemon able to learn the move Octazooka by leveling? Question number 8. What do you do to the seasick captain of the SS Anne that makes him so happy that he gives you the HM cut?
I hope I got that right. After bragging about it, I hope I got that right.
Question number 9. How many slots does your bag have in the original Generation 1 games?
Gave it away, didn't they?
Question number...
Just gave that answer away.
Which one?
The captain one.
Oh, I
Who
didn't
did?
listen.
You may have just said the answer in the question. Just keep going, don't worry about it.
I don't
Say it
think
again, I
did.
didn't get it.
Question number 10. How much money can you sell a nugget for? And then final question number 11. In the Pokemon Stadium original game, Pokemon Stadium 1, what is the name of the final trainer after you've defeated all the gym leaders?
Pokemon Stadium 1 is in on Nintendo.
On Nintendo 64.
I played the game, but I never...
Well, then you should know the answer.
I played it through, and then I didn't play it through. I just played like the mini games. You know, like
Yeah, oh yeah, the mini games
the
were cool.
Ekans,
But,
the Ekans ring toss and things. Like,
yeah, the mini games were cool, but the question is about the actual
game.
gym leader.
Yeah, I never played the game, other than the mini games.
It's not my problem. You should. Get home, buy a Nintendo 64, buy Pokemon Stadium, complete it, then come back, answer the questions on the quiz. Do that in 32 seconds because that's the amount of time we have allocated to this section. So thank you everybody for joining in online. We've got some good answers.
During the next song, you're going to mark them and we can read out the answers afterwards.
We will indeed, and if you guys would like to be honest and let us know what kind of scores you get. I think we might have some high scorers this time. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. I'm feeling confident. I'm just saying, do you want me to introduce this song? Because I don't
Please
know what I'm
do.
doing with it.
You don't know what you're doing.
This is Gold Dust Ox by DJ Fresh.
Not Gold Duck.
It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me mashing up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me blacking up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. There's no place to hide, so stop the fight. I'm gonna get it. All this running from me, baby, you're gonna regret it. I can understand why you can't free yourself and let it go, 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 go. Got you in my palm, now listen good, you can't escape it. Bring you to my world and hold you, see if you can take it. Don't you be afraid, I know you're strong enough to make it. Go, go, go. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me mashing up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me blacking up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. Everything your life's been searching for in this direction. Come a little closer, don't you fear the intersection? We gon' take you down and then we gonna keep you sweating. Go, 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 go. Take you to a realm you never known it's non-existent. You won't hear it coming no matter how hard you listen. Can't predict the how everywhere we play our position. Go, go, go. I don't know where you are from, what you're running from. Oh, I don't know where you are from, what you're running from. Oh, I don't know where you are from, what you're running from. Oh, you want to free up yourself and fly. People, put your hands up in the air, I know you like it. Don't you fight it, I can see you're high and all excited. Flying through the night, we going up, better hold tight. Go, 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 go. Now we got the style and energy that you desire. Let me see you jump up, come on with me, let's go higher. Climbing up the speakers, we gon' set this place on fire. Go, go, go. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me mashing up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. It's like gold dust. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me blacking up your airways. I know you can't get enough of my sound. You keep running and you're running and you're running and you're running away, 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 boy. You keep running and you're running and you're running and you're running away, away, away. You keep running and you're running and you're running and you're running away, 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 boy. You keep running and you're running and you're running and you're running away. Go, go, go.
I've just turned myself on and then off again. Gold Duck there. I'm having a little bit of a little bit of a crisis here with some of the questions because no, I'm going to go with no on that. Sorry, James.
Oh.
It's a bit harsh, but so we've got the answers of the quiz in.
Ooh, Snorlax just fell on my lap.
I'm going to quickly run through some of the answers here. We've had some surprise situations. So question number 1, how much HP did the original Shiny Charizard card have? Nate, do you want to tell me because you got it right?
120.
Yes, you did. You got that correct. Emma went with 100. James went with 100. Matt Overton went with 170.
Oh, I almost went 120
Wait,
as well.
the bottom line of the 2 out?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, man. I always do that.
So that's 120. Nate, well done. Question number 2. Which colour is Nosepass's nose? Now, let me tell you, I've got some answers here. James Blesser's gone for brown. Matt Overton, gone for brown. Emma's gone with pink. And Nate's gone with red. I can tell you that Nate is correct. It's red.
It's brown.
It's not brown.
It's a reddy brown.
Question number 3. Which is the only non-legendary Pokemon you can't get by breeding? Now, this is, if you think about it, very obvious. James has gone with Arcanine. Matt Overton's gone with Matt Overton.
No.
Or Whale Lord. No, that's not correct. Emma's just not decided to put an answer for that. And Dragon Tamer Nate's gone with Chansey. Think about it. Ditto.
Oh, okay.
I thought you could.
You can't get a Ditto. You can't breed a Ditto with a Ditto. That's mental.
Why not?
Because they're genderless.
Surely they just both make dittos.
Yeah,
I thought,
Dittos are really bad Mew experiments, aren't they? Mewtwo experiments.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
different.
Mew experiment rejects.
According to lots of forums and internet sites that I've seen. Question number 4. How many siblings does Misty have? Come on, guys. James 3. Matt 6. Emma 3. Nate 3. I can tell you 3 is the correct answer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Matt.
Remember the episode.
Which question number 5? Which Pokemon do you get from the armor fossil? Aggron from Nate.
I thought it was. Is that the evolved of it?
Aggron isn't Generation 4,
Oh, okay.
and Aggron is the evolved version of
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
I thought it was Aaron. That's what I was trying to
So
think
no,
of.
it's not Aggron.
Okay.
James has gone with Deoxys. Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Matt's gone with Kabutops. I imagine that was a guess because you knew it came from a fossil, but you know it's not Generation 4.
I did put Omastar and cross it out.
And Emma's gone with Escavalier, which is Generation 5, and not from a fossil. You evolved that from... Is it
Carablast,
You
yeah.
said armour, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
The answer is, and I can tell you, quite a few people have got this right, Shieldon.
Oh, of course.
It's a really cool Pokemon. It's got like a big shield on its face.
1 on 0 so far.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, Matt. It's not looking good for you so far. You're definitely on
Ooga Booga has got the first 3 right so far.
solid. It's better than these guys. Oh, actually, no, wait. Nate's doing all right. Nate's doing all right.
I'm doing okay.
No, you got the Ditto one wrong.
I did.
Question number 6. Which type has the least amount of moves? Now, there's 3 types you can go for. We've got normal, steel, dark. Normal, Emma, there's loads of normal moves.
Is
In
that?
fact, there's the most amount of normal moves.
Tail whip for starters.
That's definitely 1.
Normal, steel, dark. Dark and steel, good shout. Nate's gone for dragon, ghost, steel. All good shouts in my opinion. James has gone for normal.
Oh, yeah, I know.
gems, flying and bug. I can tell you all of those are wrong, James. Good work. And Matt Overton's gone for steel, ice, dragon. Very well done. But you only got 2. Nate, you only got 2.
Steel and dragon.
Emma, you
What
got...
was the third one?
You got...
Is it like fighting?
Emma
Dark.
got 1. It is steel, dragon, and rock.
Rock.
Yep, rock. And they all have 7 moves.
Name them. All 7. From each.
No, we haven't got time. We're running out of
Genuinely
time.
think I
anyway.
could, though. Are we running out of time? Question
Yeah,
number 7. What is the only Pokemon to learn the move Octazooka by levelling? We got Staryu from Matt, Omanyte from Emma, Cryogonal from Nate, and Tentacruel from James. Octazooka. Octazooka. Octillery is the answer.
Who's artillery?
Is the octopus Pokemon. But Tentacruel's not a bad.
Yeah, I thought Tentacle was closer.
I thought I'm
Next question. What do you do to the seasick captain on the SS Anne to get cut? Emma, favourite answer to the quiz so far. Give him A. Tell him he's good at driving boats. It's not.
Give him a. Tell him he's good at Josh. It's alright.
It's not what you do. Interesting.
Should have been.
Dragon Tamer Nate and James Plester have gone with fixes seasickness. I'm not going to give you that because I wanted something more specific, which was gotten by your inferior over there, Matt Overton. Rub his back.
Rub his back. Boom.
Yeah, but what
Haven't
does
played
that do?
Make him vomit.
Wait, which I wrote down. Rub his back
did,
to
yeah.
make him vom.
So Matt Overton only got that correctly. I will not accept fixes seasickness.
He's a bit of a rubbish sea captain.
He is.
Isn't he?
Question number 9. How many slots did the original bag have in Generation 1? Nate, 30. James, 10. Emma, 4.
I don't know.
Matt Overton, after consulting him, he says it's 20. It is 20. Well done, Matt Overton gets the points.
Good work.
See,
He's
I'm a
coming back.
late starter, but
Question
finish
number
well.
10. How much money can you sell a nugget for? Everybody, except for Emma, got this right.
God damn
Unfortunately,
it.
Emma went for 1,000. It's 5,000.
Yeah, it is. I've sold many a nugget.
Final question, question number 11. What is the name of the final trainer in Pokemon Stadium? No surprise to me. Nobody got this right. I'm ashamed of you, though, Nate.
I've never played the game.
Nate went with Clive. James went with Red. Let's see where you're going, but it's a bit too late for that. Matt went with Oak. And Emma went with Gary Oak. You're wrong. It's Mewtwo.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mewtwo is the final trainer in Pokemon
I knew
Stadium.
that and everything.
That's why I'm ashamed at you, Nate.
Well,
So-
did you know that Mewtwo often goes by the name Clive?
So we'll have a look at the
What, when
scores.
he's wearing his moustache?
Sadly, in last place, in joint last place, which is apt, is James and Emma with 2 out of 13. Well done,
I didn't
guys.
come last.
Did not do well this week.
So battling out for second and first place. In second place with 5, our newbie Matt Overton.
5.
You got 5.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
So am I.
But our winner with a mighty 6 out of 13, still not 50%, but still enough to win him, Nate Craddock.
Yes.
Dragon Tamer Nate. Well done,
Booga
sir.
Booga got 10 out of 12 out
13.
of 13, right?
He did. He nailed
Pretty
you
good.
guys.
That's really good.
It's pretty good.
I thought that was a relatively more easy quiz than some of the ones that I've done. Such as that coughing one was well harsh.
Yeah.
That coughing question I gave you was well harsh.
Oh, you
but
mean that trick question?
it wasn't a trick question.
What
Christopher
question
Thompson,
was it?
6 out of 13. Respectable score, it seems.
Right, we need to move on because we're late as it is.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine.
Thank you guys for taking part in the quiz. Woo!
Thanks. So moving on to our next section. Here we go.
Pokemon Card of the Week.
Yes, it's Pokemon Card of the Week.
That's why you wanted to move on.
Yeah, of course. I moved it back for you. I give you an extra 3 minutes. That's kind. So this week, my Pokemon Card of the Week isn't a card that you will have got. You haven't got this card, I promise you. Because it is from the new upcoming expansion that's released on February the 6th. More on that later. It's from Plasma Storm and it is Lugia EX. It is serious. This card, apart from looking awesome, as standard EX card, 180 HP. Retreat cost of only 2 though, which is really cool. Its attack takes 4 energies of anything because it's a normal type. And it's called Plasma Gale. Discard a plasma energy. Discard a plasma energy attached to this Pokemon. If you I can't read it. It's too small.
Plasma
if you can't
Gale.
discard a plasma energy, this attack does nothing. So you have to have plasma energies for it. Which
Plasma Gale sounds like the name of a weird superhero woman.
yeah, 120 damage. That's serious.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Resistance to fighting, weakness against electric, which is different for a normal type Pokemon. The main reason,
weird.
The main reason that this card is my card of the week is because of its ability, Overflow. Let me read this to you. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this Pokemon, as in from Lugia, you can take 1 more prize card. So you effectively taking 2 prize cards for each kill. If it's an EX Pokemon you kill, you take 3 prize
That's
cards.
a kick in the pants.
Yeah, serious. So that ability is called Overflow. That is ridiculous. You're going to hesitate about playing EX cards now with Lugia when Lugia is knocking around because it's 2. All they have to kill 2 EX cards and it's game over.
That is mental.
And it's well powerful. so it could happily do that.
So
So yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing. You need the 4 energy cards. If a Lugia comes out, then you back off. It's a bit.
Yeah.
It is. You'll have to think about that, won't you? Playing those cards. That is massive. That move is. I'm assuming that means if, say, a Pokemon's poisoned,
Plasma energy. We haven't seen that yet, have we?
I don't know. You're the Pokemon card expert.
No, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we haven't got plasma energy yet. That's interesting. I do have a picture of Lugia full art card, although it's not in English because it's not out yet here. But one of my friends sent me this. Yes, that's the full art version of it. It looks serious. You've got the Plasma, Team Plasma logo as well on the card. It's very cool.
I'm looking. There are Plasma energy cards. I don't know whether they've been released yet. Special energy. Oh no, it's part of the Plasma Storm expansion.
So that's the one coming out in 6th of Feb. So we haven't seen them yet. So new type of energy card. I did not know that until just now.
Did I show you something about?
You did.
And you're the card master.
I know. I haven't been looking at the energies.
Here we go.
Yeah. So yeah.
I am now the Pokemon card master.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. This guy.
What happened last time we had a Pokemon card battle? I believe I won.
I don't remember this.
And
at
I was
all.
using James Plester's ridiculous deck.
Yeah, James has an obscene amount of cards online.
An obscene amount of cards. It's pretty funny though. Didn't you just buy a load of the online codes and go, I'm going to get lots of cards?
Which we do not condone in any way. Go and buy the real booster packs. Keep the Pokemon community alive.
Yeah, but obviously somebody bought the booster pack.
I know, yeah.
And then didn't want the online codes.
Well, I suppose that's all right then.
They seem to be mental.
Well, okay.
At least they're getting used. Maybe they don't have internet.
As long as they're legit codes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely don't condone any
Illegal
random
Pokemon
code
activities.
No.
Officer Jenny would
None of
be.
this, yeah.
Officer Jenny would be upset.
She would. She sure would. So yeah, that's my Pokemon card of the week. Lugia EX.
Sorted. Good work.
Good card.
Well done. There's a lot of new cards coming out, so I'm imagining you're going to have some cool Pokemon cards to sort of talk about.
Indeed. I've got some to talk about a little bit later on as well.
But you get one section. Stop hogging all the Pokemon time with your card nonsense.
Fine. I've got another section on cards later on. Still to come, we've got our battle video coming up. We've got a little bit more news. We've got some more card news. We've got story time with Rick as well.
That's me.
I'm looking forward to that. We've also got our new regular feature, the fan section, where I'll be showing things that you guys have been sending in. Thank you for sending it in. It's been phenomenal this week. Unfortunately, we can't show everything, but I've tried to get as much as I can together to show you guys in the time allowed. Got some interesting stuff coming up on that. Also, we've got our competitions that are regularly going all the time. You've got from now until next week's show to get involved in this. This is our Who's That Pokemon?
Yeah, it is. There's that Pokemon.
And
it could look like Beedrill.
And then it could actually.
Could be a Beedrill.
And we've got our caption contest with Snorlax and BG.
Hang on, because I haven't seen it. Let me have a crack at that. No, I've got nothing.
Okay. So yeah, these competitions you've got up until next week's show, where we'll be announcing the winners. We'll also be announcing winners later on this show for last week's competitions.
That looks like a race. At what point of the race was that? Because I cannot believe that Snorlax would be in any way competing with Pikachu in a ground race. But it looks like Snorlax holding his own. And he's not rolling. I'd roll if I was Snorlax.
Well, Snorlax is much bigger.
Right.
Pikachu, so he has to just walk the same amount. Whereas Pikachu has to run with a leg.
You've got no microphone. I don't know why you're trying to.
How about now?
So coming up, we've got the battle video coming up really shortly.
How surely?
I don't know.
25 seconds.
Yeah, about 25 seconds.
Okay. That's good radio.
I heard something very disturbing, just quickly, from your brother saying
Don't bring it
how
up.
good Digimon movie was.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly. I thought you'd feel like that. I just thought I'd let you know
But it was
that.
serious, right?
So, should we get this battle on the go?
I'd love to.
Let's see how it goes this week. This should work perfectly, right, James?
Same time as last week, was it?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I think this is going really well. If you can't see the battle,
Okay guys, welcome to this
Lucky
week's battle. I'm going to be using a different deck from last week, still based around Terrakion and Zekrom EX, but it's also got Raikou EX as well, with a couple of electrics. Good starting hand actually. I'll definitely start with Emolga. It's a really good starting card, basic Pokemon. Because of that move Call for Family, you can grab yourself as many basic Pokemon to fill your bench, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'll stick Zekrom and Terrakion out as well. Yeah, there we go. Not a bad starting hand. Pretty good. I'm going to grab myself some energy cards straight away. It's always good to have too many. Get 2 lightning. I'll also grab a fighting energy while I'm there. So my main game is to get Emolga ready to use Call for Family, which is going to take me 1 energy card. And also to get Terrakion EX, get some energy cards on him. I'm going to use the Heavy Ball as well, actually. Get myself... Heavy Ball means I can get a Pokemon with a retreat cost of 3 or more, so it's really good for grabbing those Terrakion EXs. Here we go, Call for Family. What this allows you to do is put 2 basic Pokemon from your deck onto your bench. So I'm going to grab myself a Tynamo because I've got an electric in my hand. And probably also a Zekrom EX, another one. Here we go. I've got to wait till next turn before I can evolve that Tynamo to an electric. But at the minute, there's no electric cards in my hand, in my discard pile, so that's okay. Wow, so it looks like I'm playing a Dragon, a Darkrai EX deck with a couple of... okay. This is actually my first time playing a Darkrai deck. I haven't actually come across him before, so this is interesting. Good to see how this goes. Oh, Hydreigon. Okay, so let's get that. Use Sharon, draw 3 cards. Always handy. Okay, good hand now. I've got a good set of energies. Can evolve that Tynamo to an electric, so I can use Dynamotor when I need to. Got a Great Ball. Do I need to get any more Pokemon right now? Oh no, I don't know. What's my main play here? Yeah, I'm going to start getting those energy cards on Terrakion EX as I planned. I will use that Great Ball actually in a moment. I'm just going to stick that other Terrakion EX down as well. So I've got a full bench. I didn't really need to play that Great Ball actually thinking about it, but I will do. I'll grab myself a Bouffalant just to be sure. Got a lot of EX cards knocking around. It's good to have some that aren't. No point me using Calling for Family now because my bench is already full, so that's why I attacked that time. Oh, he's gone ahead and healed Dino as well. Oh, another Darkrai EX. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. First time playing a Darkrai. It's a good card. Good Pokemon as well. One of my favourite Pokemon. Overall, I'm quite happy at the minute. I've got a fairly strong hand. Really strong bench actually. Just need a couple more energy cards and I'll be happy. Although hopefully be able to get Electric's Dynamotor running soon. Special energy card there. I thought I'd show you guys that. It's Deep Growl that I'm worried about because it causes paralysis and no one likes paralysis. Oh, he's used a level ball. Okay, what's he doing now? Ooh, Zwellius. I really need to get Terrakion EX ready to go now. He's going to take another 2 energy cards before I can use his best attack. Although that Darkrai is weak to Terrakion, so yeah, one of my attacks will kill him. Actually, it'll do 180 damage thanks to his weakness. So I'm not that worried actually about those Darkrai's. Just thinking about it. It's going in my favour, to be fair. I am worried if that Zwellius gets evolved once more. That could be a problem. So let's grab some energy cards. Prism energies are really handy because they can be anything you want. A great card to have. So I'm debating whether to withdraw my Emolga for Terrakion. No, I'm going to stick with it for now. Maybe I'll switch him out once Tarakin's fully energy carded up. Don't really want to risk it yet. Besides, I'm not really worried about my Emolga. It's, like I say, it's more of a starting card. It's a good card to show you guys, actually, a quick way of getting your bench full, getting those Pokemon, those basic Pokemon you need to really get your hand going really fast. So, if you've got an Emolga, always start, well, my advice is always play him first. It's a good card to get things moving. Okay, so he switched his Swellius out for Darkrai EX. Okay, so he switched his Swellius out for a Darkrai EX. Oh, and he's backed out. Oh well, that's another win. Yay! There we go.
You ended that pretty. Oh, it's another win. Yay!
Well,
game.
You know, if you're gonna play online, don't back out. Fair enough if you had internet problems, but
yeah,
I think the problem was
it didn't look that way that he had internet problems. Though,
no,
the
reason why I wanted to show you that video anyway is because it's a great example of how Emolga is really good if you have him in your deck as a basic Pokemon, just for starting, because you fill your deck, you fill your bench really quick. You've got all your Pokemon ready to go. I mean, I did get really lucky with that starting hand. I mean, I had like 12 cards in my hand, full bench of Pokemon, compared to he had like three bench Pokemon and one card in his hand. Also, I think he realised that Terrakion EX was super effective against his Darkrai's, so there wasn't really much chance. But yeah, thanks for playing me anyway. Hopefully some of you guys can, once you add me, I'd like to put a challenge out there to our listeners.
I can't wait, and maybe you'll even be on one of the battles for the show. If you'd like to, please do.
What I normally do as well at the start of the battle, if you do end up battling me, I'll post in the little chat box on the thing saying this will be on Pokemania on Thursday, blah blah blah. So you'll know if it's going to be shown or not. Cool.
Wicked. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the battle video.
Quick tweet in from Luking No Gengar. He says, hang on, I'll get the tweet up again. I remember roughly what it says. He says he's hoping to add more cards to his TCG online deck.
I did read it's. I'm sure I read it was his birthday soon.
On the 16th.
Yeah, and he's getting some booster packs.
And we won't do a show until the
17th, so for now, we'll say happy birthday for you on the 16th. Happy birthday.
Have a Pokemon related day. Oh, that was terrible. I'll have a think about it. And then I'll be a big one. That'd be cool. Yeah, but again, once you do get those cards, challenge Nate, and then maybe on our battle. Yeah. I love it.
I think I'm gonna use a new deck next one.
New deck.
A new deck. I've gone through. I've got loads of decks, but that
I was gonna say, wasn't Nunu the Hoover from Teletubbies?
I always stick around electric based decks, but I've actually made a dark deck. So I'm looking forward to using that.
Wicked. Let's crack on with some news, I say.
Yes, let's do so indeed.
Stuff to fit in. Second bit of news. Yeah. I may or not have accidentally said something about it.
It's fine, don't worry. Like we said, if you took part in the league events that have been going on with Pokemon Play, you can get your battle ready Sizer, which we were talking about earlier.
And Sizer, as we all know, is I mean, if you have already been taking part in it, then you already automatically qualify. All you need to do is go over to the Pokemon promotions page on the global link and follow the instructions. And next time you use the game, Sizer will be added to your game. And we all know Sizer is a cool Pokemon, evolves from Cypher. Nice Steel Bug Pokemon. Steel Bug, good type. It's like some other ones.
Is it? I'm guessing if it's Steel Bug.
Yeah. Fire is not a good type to come against.
Is it ×4?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Harsh. But, there you go. That's why I always say know your types. And then you'll never get in a situation where you're battling Charizard with a Sizer. That'll go badly.
Unless it's a shiny Charizard that doesn't take hits unless it's super effective. I will find that image before the end of the show. I want to show you. So that's pretty much... obviously, the big game news is what we spoke about earlier with...
Woo, 6th gen!
Yeah, 6th generation.
X and Y! Yeah.
Pokemon are all over that at the minute.
I really hope they don't bring in an expansion out called Pokemon Z. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Do you not think?
No. Pokemon X, Y, and Z.
There might be a new legendary. It's going to begin
They
with
already
Z.
did Zekrom, so...
Oh, yeah. I guess.
So, yeah.
Oh, well.
No Z.
Maybe it is Chrome, like you said.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date with any 6th gen related news that we get as we get it.
And keep us up to date if you get it before we
Yeah,
do.
definitely. I know you guys have been tweeting us throughout the week saying, check it out, 6th gen.
Yeah, people have been all over my Facebook, all my friends.
So in terms of card news at the minute, it's kind of a bit quiet on the card news front. With obviously Pokemon really focusing on this 6th gen announcement, it's gone a little bit quiet. But we do have Plasma Storm coming out very soon. We're approaching the date now. February the 6th doesn't seem so far away.
February the 6th? No, it doesn't. Less than a month.
Less than a month indeed. They have confirmed that there will be two new themed decks as well with this release, which is cool. I do have some images of some cards. They are Japanese, but nevertheless, I think you'll like to see them. I have a couple actually. Here we go. First
really
one.
Excited.
Say again, sorry.
You're really excited. I'm really excited.
I know.
I haven't seen them.
This first one that I came across is one of the EXs, and it's Articuno EX, the full art version right there.
He looks cool.
Which suggests, of course, that if Articuno's in it, Zapdos EX and Moltres EX. I have actually seen Moltres EX, the full art version. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the image in time for the show. But yeah, I can definitely tell you that Moltres EX is in it. I haven't seen or heard anything about Zapdos EX yet. But logic would say that it's going to be in it as well. Mm-hmm. Also, one of my favourite Pokemons, and Rick's just said you say that about everyone. I say that about 3 Pokemon.
4 Pokemon.
Oh, 4 then, with Beedrill. Mewtwo, I can't remember. Mewtwo, Darkrai, and this Pokemon that's going to be released. It's Deoxys EX. Wow. Is all I can say.
It does look cool.
It looks so cool. The
thing with Deoxys is you can have a Deoxys, you can have a Deoxys attack form EX, you can have a Deoxys defense form EX.
One thing,
speed form EX.
I'm really, if anyone has got an image by any chance, I don't know if you will or not because it's not been released yet, of this in English or any translation, I would be really interested to know because by the look of his attack, it does 30, but it's got a plus next to it. So is this going to be like another Mewtwo EX, where it's ridiculous and it does like 30 plus?
Isn't that times though? Isn't that normally characterised by times?
That is time, yeah. So what's 30 plus?
What's 30 plus?
It's got to be good because
it'll be like 30. Like some of the plus ones are, I couldn't name your card, but when it's like 30 plus and then flip a coin and like tails, you do an extra.
Yeah.
No, that's times. It'd be like, and if the Pokemon is burnt or has already taken damage, it'll do plus 10.
Yeah, or flip heads if it's heads plus 50 damage, like Reshiram does.
Yeah.
50 plus 30. Like, yeah. So Deoxys EX, I'm very excited for. Just from first glance, obviously Psychic Pokemon.
Even if it is a rubbish card, you're going to be.
I'm going to be all over that because it's got an ability as well. This is what's really annoying me. I wish I could read Japanese. I want to know what his ability is. It's got to be good.
We say it all the time. We should learn Japanese.
I know we should. 170 HP, pretty standard around for an EX card. Yeah, as I say, there is also Moltres EX knocking around, but I haven't heard anything on Zapdos yet. So, and that you can expect that to be released on February the 6th, as well as the themed decks as well.
So when it says Plasma, and I've noticed a lot of the cards have got a bit of a blue tinge.
Yeah.
We're not saying that Plasma is a new type.
No, we're saying there's in Team Plasma, so you're going to get Team Plasma's Zapdos or Team Plasma's. That's that Lugia card, with the Team Plasma logo. That's Team Plasma's Lugia.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about battling with Team Plasma cards. Little bit.
I don't know.
Controversial.
So yeah. So that's. Yeah. There we go.
Well done.
Right, we're gonna have to move on to our next section
because we forgot it earlier.
We're not doing story time with Rick this week, unfortunately, but it will be back next week.
We don't have time.
Triumphant return. We are running out of time, and we
have big plans with that as well.
Yeah,
so it's going to be fun.
Big plans.
Big plans.
We can't say too much yet, though. Stay tuned. So we're sorry we missed it earlier. I don't know how we missed it. We must have gone off on one. Like I'm really going to make sure we don't do now. This is Poke Essentials.
Poke Essentials, woo! This is obviously for our listeners who aren't as familiar with the games or card games as we are, but still enjoy Pokemon, want to get back into it, all these kind of things. So it's, and again, like I always say, for veteran trainers who want to brush up on their knowledge. Now this time I thought I'd go with something a little bit easy, nice and easy, but still some people don't understand what we're talking about when I say this. But evolution.
Evolution.
Now evolution.
Now we're not talking Charles Darwin evolution.
That concept can be quite tricky. I don't believe in it. But evolution Pokemon wise. Now of course, as we all know, during the course of a Pokemon's what's the word? Development, if you will, during its training, under certain circumstances specific to that Pokemon species, it can evolve. Now, the evolution is a change in its physical form, and that applies as well, mostly to its stats, to its statistical form. So, in that respect, evolution can be quite a good thing. I've just seen a tweet, and next Nate's like, "Oh, look at that! I'm looking at that! Looking at that!" So the most common form everybody knows is like Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard. Now, a Pokemon can evolve more than once, but that doesn't necessarily mean that a Pokemon has to evolve. There are certain Pokemon that don't evolve, namely a lot of legendaries and other things like that.
Kangaskhan.
Yep.
Tauros.
Tauros doesn't evolve, indeed.
Buffalant.
Buffalant doesn't evolve. As of yet, I might point out. Maybe there have been some undiscovered evolutions. So, normally we have a Pokemon, and we call that a basic Pokemon. Such basic Pokemon are... I'll refrain from that one because it's a bit weird, but Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and then you've got your Reshiram, your Zekrom, your Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. They're all basic Pokemon. That means they are the first stage in their evolution, if there are stages. Now what happens after that, you have what is called a stage 1 of their evolution. Oh, nice picture.
Do you like that one?
Yeah. A stage 1 of their evolution, and that is, say, Charmander to Charmeleon. Charmeleon would be a stage 1 in the evolution, and then there doesn't have to be a stage 2, but there can be a stage 2, which is Charizard in that specific animal tree. But a lot of different Pokemon will evolve. You'll have to check out your Pokemon online on like Cerebi or Bulbapedia or Pokemon.com, or check your Pokedex out to see whether your Pokemon will evolve and at what level. Now, evolution normally happens as a leveling up basis. So, for example, some Pokemon will evolve. In the case of Dratini evolves into Dragonair. Dratini is the basic Pokemon, evolves into Dragonair, the stage 1 Pokemon at level 30. So once that Dratini gets to level 30, it will evolve into Dragonair, and then it will evolve into the stage 2, which is Dragonite, and that will happen at level 55. You do not have to accept this evolution. If you don't want... Oh, Nate, your face. Keep it till the end.
I will.
If you don't want your Pokemon to evolve, and we'll go through some reasons why you might not want later, then you can press B during the little animation, which is always cool animation, especially now the games have got more graphically enhanced. The animations look quite cool. You can press B and that will stop the Pokemon evolving. The reason why you might not want your Pokemon evolving is because, yes, if a Pokemon evolves, then its stats usually increase, so the Pokemon gets stronger. Brilliant. However, the level at which it learns certain moves also increases. So say, for example, you have a Charmander and you want it to learn the move Flamethrower. Now, Charizard, you'd have to wait until, I'm not 100% certain on this, but like level 60 to get your Flamethrower, which is quite a way through the game. Whereas if you refuse to evolve your Charmander, it will learn it at a much earlier level, like 40. So some of the advantages of that is you don't evolve your Pokemon, and then you can get all of its movesets earlier, so you can then evolve it really quickly and have your Charizard at level like 45 with Flamethrower, and it'll be really, really powerful, really good thing. It can be helpful for taking down the Elite Four and things like that, if you have the patience and time to do it. Other things with evolution that can be quite odd is when methods of evolution, I should call it. So it's not necessarily leveling up. Certain Pokemon, the main ones we all know, is Eevee, evolve when introduced a certain stone to it. So Eevee, in the original games, would evolve into Jolteon when you gave it a Thunderstone, regardless of what level it was. But however, you couldn't evolve your Jolteon into a different Pokemon after that. It had to be the Eevee. So, and then there was the Firestone for Flareon, the Waterstone for Vaporeon, and then later in the games, it did other things. And so, lots of Pokemon like that. And one of the most famous ones, as was shown in the anime, is Pikachu. When you give Pikachu a Thunderstone, it will evolve into Raichu. There are other ways. There's leveling up with friendship. So each Pokemon has a friendship stat. This is mostly in later games. I think it was introduced in Generation 2 with obviously Eevee evolving into Umbreon and Espeon. And if you leveled it up and it had a high friendship...
Then it's like Togepi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
Then it would evolve to a Pokemon. And also, like, in certain conditions, like, again with Eevee, in night it would evolve into Umbreon, and at day it would evolve into Espeon. So those are another things. Trading Pokemon, famous one of those are the original 4. You've got your Kadabra to Alakazam, Poliwhirl to Poliwrath, Machoke to Machamp, Haunted to Gengar.
Yeah.
You needed to trade that with completely different game. Yeah, Gerda to Conkeldurr.
Yeah.
In the new ones, and then trade it back, and you get that, and that Pokemon would then evolve into its final form. Trading the Pokemon while holding an item has become a popular new recent one.
Is there one to get Milotic?
Yes, it needs to be holding a beauty scale. And there are other things, and there are also pre-evolutions that came out in more recent, with Pikachu having the Pichu one, so you needed to breed it to get the pre-evolution, and then you could evolve the Pichu into Pikachu. So that is evolution. New section.
Good work. There isn't a jingle for this new section.
I just asked you if there was a jingle.
I didn't hear you. You mouthed something, but I just nodded.
So that is evolution. If you need to know more specifics, obviously you can ask us, or you can go over to places like Cerebi.net. You can go on Bulbapedia, go on your Pokedex, go on Pokemon online. They'll tell you all you need to know when it comes to evolution. But that is basically what evolution is.
In a nutshell.
In a Pokeball.
Good work. Thanks for that, Rick.
You're welcome.
So moving on to our next section, because we are running out of time. It's our fan section, where I'm going to show you some of the stuff that you guys have been sending us, wanted us to keep an eye on, and things like this. So the first one, I received an email from one of my friends with this image in, and I thought it was brilliant. Wait, it's dangerous out there. Why hasn't anyone took a Charmander? Is my first question.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was a good.
Although it is in the original games the most difficult Pokemon to get on with for the beginning, because obviously you have Brock the Rock, and then Brock the Rock, and then Misty the Water Pokemon. So
I just thought that was a really cool poster to put up.
Yeah.
Awesome. We've also had.
I'm definitely putting one about the Study Vox offices.
Rafael Munoz sent this in. That's a little Pikachu comic thing.
That's cool.
Occasionally uses an electric shock to recharge a fellow Pikachu that is in a weakened state. I did not know that.
That's cool.
Cool artwork as well. We've had another one. This one made me laugh. For any younger viewers, there is some text in this that is quite could be considered offensive. I don't think so though, but just be aware. Here we go. I thought that was really cool. For any Dragon Ball Z fans as well, you'll get that one. And this was awesome. Courtney has decorated her wardrobe.
Oh, that is sweet.
Really cool. So yeah, thank you for sending all that in.
We've just had one tweeted in real quick from Ooga Booga. I'll go. Oh no, I can't.
Oh yeah, Ooga Booga. Yeah, it's the Green Nuzlocke Challenge. I have actually watched this. It's really good, worth watching. I will retweet that for you guys, so you will have all of our listeners will be able to see the link to this YouTube video. It's definitely worth a watch. I watched it earlier on in the week.
And we'll post a link on our Facebook page?
Yes, we'll post a link on our Facebook page as well. Check out Ooga Booga's YouTube channel. It's
Thank you
really cool.
very much for sending that in. Serious.
I learned a lot from that as well.
Did you?
Yeah. It's good.
There you go. Happy days.
Indeed.
What have we still got to do?
We've got winners.
Competitions and whatnot.
We've got. Let's quickly run through these competitions that we've got going on right now. This is this week's challenges for you guys. This is the caption contest with Snorlax and Pikachu, with wearing some kind of apparatus.
Can I read out on that?
Oh, is that got read
Or
out?
shall I do it next week?
No, we can do it now. We've had a caption in.
Oh, we've had quite a few.
But this one.
No, we'll do it next week.
Do you want to do it next week?
I'll do it now. Pikachu tests new Japanese voyeur cams. Snorlax's shame. New hottest video on YouTube.
Good work. Thanks for sending that in. If you've got any other captions, send them in, and we will announce the winner next week.
I chuckled at that.
And here is Who's That Pokemon? So
who is that Pokemon?
Send your guesses
I
in.
just don't know.
And you can have a chance to win that card and also a booster pack of 10 official trading card game cards.
What? Has Team Rocket finally learnt what espionage is? Christopher Thompson.
Good work.
Yep, there we go. And we've got last week's winners.
Yes, we do. I'm just retweeting.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm just trying to multitask. Here we go. Retweeted Ooga Booga, so you guys can check that link out now.
One of the things I want to see in Generation 6, just thought of this right now, just because of the last couple of pictures you showed.
Yeah.
New Eevee evolution.
Absolutely.
Boom.
I think Luke and
Hoping
No
for
Gengar
it.
had some news on that. We'll check that out later on. Moving on to last week's winners.
Last week's.
Thank you very much for entering our competitions, everyone. Sorry if you're not winning this time, but keep trying, because anyone who gets it right, all the names go into a hat and we just pick one at random. This week for Who's That Pokemon? Our winner is... Get it.
I can do this all day, Nate.
Yeah, keep the drum roll going. Here we go. Yeah. There we go.
Which one's
Maxi J.
There we go.
Says, it's Ember! Thank you for shouting that.
That wasn't. That is Embo.
So, Maxi J, congratulations. You have won the Ember card, which is a really good card. It's got a cool ability. You'll be winning that card and a booster pack from the Boundaries Crossed expansion, which is the latest one out.
Huzzah!
If you could